I just watched we just watched like the craziest Christmas movie. Like I'm kind of addicted to Christmas. I love the Christmas season, and we binge on like all the Christmas movies, and so we watched some kind of esoteric Christmas movies. But we just watched Better Watch Out, which just came out I think this year, and it's insane. It's scary. It's a thriller. It's horror. It's comedy. It borrows from like all sorts of crazy other movies. I recommend it. It's gotten like really great Rotten Tomato scores. Some people call it. It's in their like list of top 15 top Christmas movies of all time. Check it out. Although it's really nuts and it's a little unsettling. So yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good start to the holiday. Let's talk about. I've talked about the Friday meetings before that we have at High Rise. So a lot of companies do retrospectives. That's a very common practice. I think it comes from like the Agile methodology. I just know I've been in a lot of organizations that retrospectives are like the thing. Every Friday you talk about like what went well this week, what didn't work well, what can we do better in the future. And to me, so often these meetings turn out to just be complaint fest, and it ends the week on a really sour note. You know, here we are going into the weekend, and we're just complaining about work, and we're hoping it gets better. And I feel like there's a better way of getting that feedback and implementing feedback from people who want change at work. So instead, though, for our Friday meetings towards the end of the afternoon, we try to leave on a good note. Let's just talk about the good stuff that happened this week. But even more important is not just that. It's what we ask everybody what they're doing the weekend ahead. I want to hear what people are looking forward to. You know, like I realized that working at High Rise is not the most important thing in these people's lives. You know, I mean, they are now looking forward to doing something with their family, with their kids, whoever, and the weekend is this beautiful time in front of them where they're going to have a lot of fun, and I want to hear what that's about. Someone was asking me also, like, well, why? Why do you even care about this stuff? Like, what happened in your past to make you interested in your employees' lives like this? And I go back to, like, working at Accenture. I remember a time when I was working at Accenture, and I was on my way to my wedding, and I got a phone call, not from my boss. I got it from, like, a colleague I worked with. She was asking me questions about work, these really stressful questions about work, on my way to my wedding, that my boss was making her ask me. One, he didn't bother to make the phone call himself, probably because he knew it was going to be a terrible idea to call me. And two, like, what is your problem? These things weren't that important that it couldn't wait for a few days. But like, I was already stressed out on this trip to my wedding. We had like the wrong tuxedos that, you know, like I had ordered these tuxedos and none of them fit. So like I had all these other stressful things in our mind for an event that we've been obviously planning for like a year. And here this boss is just interrupting my real life. And so maybe he didn't even realize it. He didn't realize probably the stress. He didn't even know what day I was getting married. He just knew I was taking a few days off. We got married on a Friday. So like I was on the way. It was terrible. And so those are those negative experiences that have really kind of tried to influence me on kind of just I try to be a little bit different. I'm sure I'm not perfect at it, but you know, I'm trying to just listen for, you know, people's hobbies and the things that matter to them so much more than work, and I don't want to interrupt those things. And you know, if anything, I want to support them. If they're doing something, you know, can we, you know, give them a gift, you know, for Christmas or their birthday that's towards those things that they're into. And so I don't know, I think a lot of bosses probably don't think this way, because it's like, what kind of business purpose does this meeting have? It really kind of doesn't, not short term, hopefully long term. Hopefully we have good, you know, employee retention. But yeah, we just sit around and we don't talk about work. We talk about the fun stuff that we're looking forward to this week, and it has nothing to do about work. Get work out of this meeting. And so I don't know, I encourage more people to managers and leaders, have a few more meetings, you know, on a weekly basis. This is like the only scheduled meeting that we have on a weekly basis. We have another meeting that we do like every couple weeks, but instead of like constantly scheduling meetings that are just about work, schedule in a meeting that's like not about work at all. And I don't know, I think you're going to dig it. I think you're going to enjoy listening to some of the cool stuff that are going on in people's lives that have nothing to do with you. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good start to the holidays. If anybody's got any questions? I'm watching the chat. Things are good here. Yeah, the holiday's going good. It got really cold in Chicago really fast, but it's good. It feels a little bit more like Christmas, though it's making me more lazy. Like, I should have gone running today outside, and we've been so good, but today I chickened out and didn't go running, and we just worked out at home. But whatever. Hopefully you guys are staying healthy and warm. And thanks for watching, guys. We just passed 2,800 subscribers today, which was a nice milestone. And so thank you so much, everybody, for subscribing and supporting the channel and hitting the thumbs up buttons. It means a lot to me. I love doing these things, and I hope you're getting some out of them. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.